There is one type that I haven't mentioned yet in this video, and let's call this a special type. This is the any type. Now, when working with TypeScript, you have to provide accurate types to get the best out of TypeScript. But sometimes you may not know the accurate type to provide, or maybe you are just so stressed you want to just jump straight into building your application without having to worry about creating the structure of your type. Well, in such cases, TypeScript has the any type. And before I explain what the any type is, I want to first say that using the any type is basically you turning off TypeScript, which means you wouldn't be getting the benefits of TypeScript anymore. Anyways, how does this type work? So here we can have variable any, and basically any is a placeholder for any type. So we can say variable is a string, fine is a number, who is an array of numbers, who is an object with a name property of Deeecode is a boolean. When you use this type, you're basically turning off TypeScript, because TypeScript is not going to say, oh, this is a string, it cannot do this. This is a number, it cannot do this. You have told TypeScript this can be anything. So TypeScript feels like if this can be anything, then anything is possible. So going back to our example from earlier, here we have this cost variable and we have any. You can see here again we are doing cost.push, and TypeScript isn't saying anything because we're telling TypeScript this can be anything. So TypeScript will feel, well, if this can be anything, then it can also be an array, and arrays have the push method. Even if I should compile this from TypeScript to JavaScript, you see TypeScript is not going to say anything. So npx tsc any type /index.ts. You can see we don't have any compile error. And this is the JavaScript version that TypeScript compiled to. And now if we should run this any type index.js, oh, now we get an error. Cost.push is not a function. So if this code should be compiled and make its way to production, you get such errors that we were avoiding in the first place, which is why we are using TypeScript. And this is a problem that can come with any. So when you're using any in TypeScript, it's just like you are using JavaScript without the static typing. Now, TypeScript can be seen as a lot of effort when building applications. Like I said, sometimes you just want to jump straight to building your application without worrying about the types. But this extra effort that you put into defining the types for your variables, for your functions, and for all those things, this is actually what helps you build less error-prone applications, especially errors that have to do with types.